Hi there, this is Tully, and today's video vlog is all about motivation. And now, motivation in any job or career or hobby or whatever you want to be headed into is always important, because if you're not motivated, quite obviously, you won't get anything done. So I just like to talk about this because it's important for anyone, really. The ways to be motivated when you're not motivated. Now, I've sort of been over the past few years since I became self-employed as an artist, and doing all these YouTube videos and things like that. I have had periods of time where I haven't felt like I've been able to get anything done, and it's kind of frustrating in a way, because you know what has to be done, but it's about giving yourself that push to try and create something. And so today I'm just gonna go through some points, hopefully, which may help other artists that's because I've sort of tried to work through this unmotivated frustration, really. So, and one of the top things that I can say to you is, if you draw every day, then you're bound to get motivated in some way. If you do draw, that is. I've always drawn. I don't think there's probably been a few days where I haven't been able to draw, and I felt real frustrated, a bit crabby, a bit moody, because I ain't been able to draw. But for the most part, I've drawn every day and sketched something, some idea that I've had, something like that. So where possible, I always think you should draw every day. Even if you don't feel like drawing, just draw something in that day, because ideas lead to more ideas. And yeah, so that's what I reckon. That's the first point I wanted to say. The second one probably is connected to the first one. It's like, imagine at all times. Now this can be maybe like daydreams or something like that, or imagining stories in your head, or new pieces of art that you want, you've had ideas for, and you can tap into your imagination. That's really the whole point of drawing art, I suppose. Especially my channel on here, where I draw from my own imagination. It's certainly the best thing to do. It's like I suppose the mind and the imagination is like a muscle that you've just got to flex, really. I mean, if you take into account all the real life stuff out there that you could draw, that's fair enough. You get to practice drawing real life stuff, but then you really want to tap into your own imagination as well, so you can really draw and create some things. So yeah, imagine at all times, really. Daydream, even try and writing down your dreams if that helps. Set up a dream journal. I've started to do that. I haven't had much success with that, I'll admit, because I usually have crazy dreams which don't mean a thing, but I write them down anyway. What was the last dream I had? It was something about opening a door to another world or something, and there was this fat man, and in a real squeaky voice, he just said, "More chab, more chab," and that's all I remember. But it stuck in my head, so I wrote it down. I don't know if I could use that, but it was just so, I don't know, it was so freaky, so weird. Bizarre dreams. I always have them type of dreams, but I think it's worth writing them down. Another point is, if you're looking for motivation, you can look at other artists' work. That's what I do quite often when I get stuck. I'm in a creative rut. I don't know what to draw, what to you know, I think anyone goes through that, writers, artists, you know, creative people. They've maybe got like a blank piece of paper, you know, and they don't know what to, you know, fill in on that paper. So yeah, I think it's best to look at other artists' work and seeing what they're doing, and you know, because like ideas lead to new ideas, you know, as always. So yeah, so other artists and networking with other artists, if you know, you like to network, or you know, sometimes I think you have to get out of your comfort zone, like I'm doing here, talking. I mean, to other people, look like I'm talking to the camera, but I'm actually talking to you lot, the subscribers and people who are interested in these videos. And another point I think is to sketch daily. It goes in with the first one, draw every day, but to sketch and to write notes, to write down ideas. And you know, for a later time, maybe you don't have time to do certain things, so you just maybe write down notes, sort of like a to-do list or something like that, you know, that might work for you. You know, you might you might have time later on to tackle you know, what you need to do, what you need to think about and create. So sketching and writing notes is always a good artistic way of coming up with ideas. So I think, yeah, that's like more like planning, you know, what you're going to do in a day type thing as well. That can keep you motivated. As long as you keep it interesting, I think, yeah, you'll be always motivated. And lastly is the one I sometimes always forget, but it is quite important to have a break, you know. Sometimes you're sat at the desk or sat at a workplace and you're trying to think. I think you think too hard about certain things, and then you try and force it, and then things don't seem to happen for some reason. So you maybe need a break, maybe watch a film, or go for a walk, or just go and get drunk, you know. It's entirely, you know, yeah, maybe not get drunk, but you know, yeah. So I think they're the main points that I wanted to get across, because everyone gets, you know, where they don't feel like they want to do anything, or create. You know, there's like a creative block. So I think it's important to remember that only you can get yourself out of this creative rut, and just draw every day. Like I said, just, you know, try and think of what you want to achieve, maybe long-term future goals. That's what I'm aiming towards. I'm aiming to try and actually sell my art again. I haven't sold any for, I'd say, a long time, because I became unmotivated. And yeah, and I'm trying to get these comic books off the ground, which has taken a long time, as I've said quite a while on this channel. But yeah, it's just about getting yourself into that mindset and, you know, getting on with things. So yeah, that was quite of a long speech. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. We've got quite a bit coming up, so I hope you enjoy some of the drawing videos that I've been working on quite hard. So cheers now.